What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Red RGG. This is the first episode of my FireRed run playthrough. This time we will be using Bulbasaur. Back in the day, all I did was use a Charizard and run through it, but not this time. We going Bulba. Now, is it doing too well? Not really, but it's a great journey, so join me. Now we start with naming my rival. Cause shoot, why not? Now, to make it a little harder, we are going to put it in set mode, so it takes a little longer to gain experience. You know what I'm saying? Now, I heard a lot of the Gen Z's like, it's hard to gain experience, blah, 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 blah. So that's going to be one of the main things we do. We're going to make it hard to gain experience and show y'all how easy it is to gain experience. So throughout this first, as you can see, we got our potion in the beginning, and then we literally use our potion and we're dead. Now, could this be an omen to say it's gonna be a bad run? I don't really know, but something tells me that that could be a possibility. But while we're on this intro, let me know what starter that y'all picked. Put that in the comments, because just whooped me, obviously. But after we got done with him, we decided to head on over down Route 1, skip all these little things. We're not going to fight any of these, most likely, because, well, they're just annoying. But I might fight one, because I think I have a rival fight coming up soon. Nevertheless, we make it to Viridian City, where we go ahead into the Pokemart, and we grab the parasol for Professor Oak, and let's go ahead and head back there. Now we're back in here. We're gonna get our Pokédex at this point, so we're moving along on in the story, and of course Blue or R is gonna come in and bother us, but whatever. Now we've already been beat once, but then we go over here to see if we can find some items, which we don't, and we accidentally run into our rival, and well, he has a Pidgey and we have 9 health. Now we do have a potion, so we could go straight for it, but let's go for growl first and then try to go for potion and see. But that yeah, this ain't gonna work out for me. So we are in the run and we have already whited out twice, technically, if you ask me. So we go to the mart where we go and buy 10 Pokeballs because we think we're gonna get a Premier Ball, but this is FireRed. Ain't no Premier Ball. So as we head on to the Viridian Forest, I'm thinking in this run I want to use mons that I never tried. So I want to go with Butterfree low-key. It's a 3rd stage and it's real early to find. Now obviously this is future me, but the me that's playing the game right now did not know how good of a team that I was going to put together as far as leveling things up. You know what I'm saying? But the Caterpie really doesn't want to go in the Pokeball, and that lets me know right there it's going to be a very strong Butterfree. So it finally goes in there, blah blah blah. We get our Caterpie, and we're going to name it Petals. Because why not, right? Why? I'm not really sure. I think I was thinking about Patil or Patili. Now the Kakunas, if you really want to level up, y'all, you really want to fight the Kakunas. Because they're a stage 2, your mons are stage 1, and they're usually going to give a lot of experience. Now me, I ain't got enough patience for all that, so I'm not fighting something that's finna completely just use Harden over and over and over and over. But at some point, we do got to take down all these trainers in the Viridian Forest, and we somehow have to get Caterpie's level up, but at the same time, what we don't want to do is consistently go back to the Pokemon Center. Going back to the Pokemon Center consistently can be mad annoying, so we don't want to do that. And all we have is tackle, and growl, and well, that's all we got. So we're gonna keep fighting through these trainers, and we actually get Leech Seed, and this starts our combo, right? If y'all know anything about Leech Seed, it doesn't matter if you switch or not. Until the Mon dies, then you will consistently get health. So I thought of a strategy. I'm just going to get the Weedle down low, switching the Petals. He's going to take a hit, and then he's going to gain the experience. And since I'm on set mode, it actually helps me a little bit because I know my Caterpie is going to stay in. And then we just switch back to Pakun once again. And we kind of do the same thing, especially for this Kakuna that has Harden, right? Because we know he's only going to use Harden. So we can come back in with Petals, and all we got to do is just sit right here. Yes, he's going to use Harden, but we're just going to take all the HP. Now, this is really good and really time saving, because now we don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Because look at the HP we get back. That's almost my full bar. So between Leech Seed and we actually go ahead and get our level as well. Look, see, I wanted a third stage early. We got the Metapod. Now, an interesting thing is with our rival fight soon, the next rival fight, he does have a fire type, and we have 2 grass types. So that's going to be interesting whenever we get there, but Brock is going to be no problem at all. So we're just going to keep doing the same thing here. As you've seen, we put out Pakun, got the Leech Seed hit off, and we got majority of our health back. And now we do the same thing on Metapod, because Metapod is for sure only going to use Harden. But this time, I was getting a bit irritated. Not irritated, but patience-wise, I was like, let me just get it down first. Because in FireRed, right, it doesn't really matter who gets the last hit. In the newer games, the Mons, whoever gets the last hit gets more experience. But in a game like FireRed, as y'all have probably already seen, as long as your Mon has entered the battle, then they will get half of the experience. So if you switch in to one Mon, then whatever experience that you was gonna get in a one-on-one fight is split in between the two, no matter how long they were out there, as long as they got out there. And that's the same thing if you switch into 2 or 3 Mons, then the experience would get cut in 3s. So obviously you'll start getting less and less experience, and that's probably what Gen Z be talking about. But we did have to go back and heal though. But this time we're gonna go back and take care of this rival fight, because last time I wasn't ready. This time I'm ready. So the good thing is the Pidgey for sure does not have a flying type move yet, because if he did, that's even worse that we have a grass type. And he has a flying and a fire type. Later on down the line, this might not be so well, but we're gonna switch into Petals, knowing he doesn't have a flying type move, and we have Leech Seed on. Hopefully we don't die and we can just grab this experience. Go for it. Okay, cool. We did not die. We're still in there. Alright, cool. Now Charmander is out. I'm not sure if he has a fire type move, but we're gonna find out. So I decided to go for String Shot, and I'm gonna switch, because obviously if he had a fire type move, he would have used it right then, right? So let's go for Leech Seed. I feel like this is probably going to be the only easy rival fight, because any rival fight after this, he will definitely have a fire type move and probably a flying type move as well. Now he can't hurt Butterfree though. But now that we're done with our rival, we did run into a Pikachu, which could be good for Misty, even though we already have Pakun. Now we did catch this level 3, however, right after catching this level 3 and naming it Wawa, because it sounded cool, we look at it, we put it in front to get it some experience, and then we run into a level 5, and it's like, well, it's 2 levels higher, so we might as well take the level 5, right? And we immediately launch a ball at it. It did not like the ball. None whatsoever. We almost killed it. Please stay alive. Please stay. Alright, come on. No. See. The Pikachu is just like my Caterpie. You don't want to go in this ball. I feel like you mad strong. But I don't really know if I want Pikachu though, right? I just know he's in the forest. So we're gonna name this Pikachu Wallow. Why? I don't know. But then we go ahead and take down this last bug trainer, which, the same strat again. Now that we're done with this bug trainer though, he's almost dead. I'm getting strong. I'm getting strong, y'all. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at them petals. All right. But now that we're done with that, we do get into Pewter City. We go ahead and go to the Pokemon Center to heal. And of course we're going straight to Brock, because I actually like playing under leveled. So we go to the first person. We still need some experience on Wallow to be able to take care of the Pidgeotto that I know my rival is gonna have. So we're gonna do the same strat here. We're gonna go into the Leech Seed because we know he's Geodude, so he's gonna use the Defense Curl. But you're dead. I actually did not expect him to die that fast. So my accuracy is falling. I'm consistently missing. This is probably gonna cause me to go to the Pokemon Center for some reason. Yeah, because I'm missing like crazy, and now Pokemon is like almost at half. So yeah, we're definitely gonna go back to the Pokemon Center after this. So let's just go heal up real quick. We don't want to have any incidents against Brock now, do we? Now, getting into Brock, we do have Bulbasaur, so y'all know this was a cakewalk, right? So we're gonna switch just to get his experience. Go into oh my wait, whoa, hey, don't crit me now. Calm down. Why did I use tackle? What am I doing? I'm gonna lose. Alright, let's just go for Vine Whip. Let's get him out the way. Wallow is level 7, Pokemon level 12. Now the bad thing about set mode is I have to switch and take the hit and possibly just switch right back. But we also want Wallow to get C. Why did you go for Rock? Oh my god. Alright, we wanted Wallow to get some experience. He is going to get some experience. And we're back in the Pokemon. And yeah, that's how Brock went. Easy, right? Alright, y'all. That is the end of part 1. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We had the Boulder badge. The first 2 badges are, of course, going to be easy. Y'all know that. I have a Bulbasaur. But before we get out of here, you know my Metapod had to evolve. This is like the perfect way to end the vid. You gotta leave a like on that, right? Even though I died twice. I should put a death count in there somewhere. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Catch y'all tomorrow. We out.